Jesus Christ, a bunch of people are already here. Normally I have to wait at least like 5 fucking minutes before people show up. Wow, this was fast! Anyways, hello Xavier, hello Andy, hello some kid, and hello Azul. How the hell is everybody? And also hello Sky Biscuit. Jesus Christ! Anyways, how is everybody? Tired and, Alright, well, hopefully I can help. I'm good, that's good to hear. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure most people who are currently in the chat right now have probably already heard the news. They've probably already seen the videos. But we're still going to take a look at them anyways, mainly because of the fact that, Jesus Christ, this is hilarious. We got a couple things, at least, to take a look at here for today's stream. Hello, Nettle. Sort of sad because school, well, all I can really say about that one is that's just school for you. Anyways, let us switch over. 3, 2, 1. There we go. There it is. Let's get that up onto the screen here. It is not centered. That is not centered, like, at all. I had to change the fucking window size, so it's all over the place today. Even more so than usual. The moment that I fucking get the window up, the first thing I see is Neville is playing fucking Ori in the Blind Forest. I haven't played Blind Forest yet, but I played fucking Will o' the Wisps, so I don't know. I don't know how that one plays. But anyways. I'm getting annoyed. Oh shit, what's going on? Can't get my controller to work properly. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know how to help with that one. But anyways, we got some... Jesus fucking Christ. But anyways... Anyways, we got some fantastic stuff to take a look at here. Of course, we have Carl's response, which we're gonna get into that after we take a look at this. But Warren sent me this article right here. Literally, like, I believe this morning. Okay, as of doing this stream, this morning. Maybe it was last night. Fuck if I know. I didn't pay attention to what time he actually sent this over. All I know is that he sent it over. Apparently, it got recommended to him by fucking Google itself, and it was the one time in which it ended up sending him something that is actually pretty on topic for what we've been covering. Hello there, Mr. Gamer. How you doing? But yeah, here we have an article from whatever the fuck publication this is. And, it seems as if some of the indie games and some of the indie developers who may or may not have actually had Gerard as a reference within their games, are now deciding to basically rip him out because of all of this recent information, which is obviously just, we love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. It's reaching the far islands at this point, okay? Like, even the indie devs are basically looking at this shit and just going like, well, our references to him aged poorly, yeah, let's get rid of them. And the first one that we have heard of is Sea of Stars developers to release a patch that removes the Completionist. So let's take a look at this, shall we? So anyways, the director of the Sabotage Studio developed turn-based RPG Sea of Stars, I cannot pronounce that for the life of me, I'm sorry. I mean, would anyone want to associate with him at this point? I mean, true. True. I don't think there's a soul out there who isn't a complete fucking maniac that would want to associate with him anymore. Fuck it, I'll just play the confusing way. Alright, good luck, Nuddle. Has announced via the official Sabotage Studios Discord server that the team will launch a patch to remove the content, wow, what the fuck? To remove a I can't fucking English right now. What is wrong with me? To launch a patch to remove the content creator, the Completionist, from the game. This decision results from the recent controversy stemming from the Completionist regarding the Open Hand Foundation charity. He was a cameo as an NPC in the later hours of Sea of Stars as Gerard the Constructionist. Well, that's unfortunate. This new patch will replace him with another NPC. Additionally, the patch will first be available on Steam before being submitted to consoles for approval. You can see Wallangers, I think that's how you pronounce it. If not, I apologize severely. Full message on the matter below. Stream will probably help keep my sanity somehow. We'll be here all night. Ow, that hurt my finger. Fuck. Never doing that again. A small patch will be going live on Steam and be submitted to consoles soon to replace the NPC builder in Mirth. We arrived at this decision after carefully monitoring the events over the past few weeks, and while it is not our place to pass judgment, we do make a priority to maintain a positive and optimistic space that reflects the spirit of our intentions, be they creative or otherwise. Well, okay, PR speak, we get the fucking point, but hey, I mean, it's good that they're getting rid of the reference, alright? I mean, again, it is just astonishing that even, like, games that have him as, like, a reference are basically going back and just yoinking him from the game. Hell, I think literally this fucking, image right here is, like, Gerard's fucking profile picture on, like, Steam, wasn't it? At least on the Steam call that, everybody else showed off. IndieLand sponsors like FlyQuest, the Friends Per Second podcast, and some of his own content creator friends are distancing themselves from him. Yeah, I believe we covered some of that last time. I know I covered the FlyQuest shit in like my second video about the entire open hand situation, which was also the video which I talked about Carl's video getting flagged by a representative of the Open Hand Foundation with a privacy complaint that went over about as well as you could expect. And then of course on the last stream we went over the Friends Per Second shit that happened. So, yeah, we are very much aware that that is exactly what happened. Sea of Stars, Valere and Zale, two characters who share the same fate of becoming Solstice Warriors. Each shares the power of the sun. Okay, well, I'm assuming... Okay, well, I'm assuming that's just information on the fucking game itself. Alright, well... We've already gotten everything that we needed to get out of that one. That's not what I expected, but hey. We have even indie developers going out of the way to basically just get the fuck rid of him if they have a reference to him in the game. So that is just absolutely fantastic. Gerard is losing platforms in more ways than you could possibly expect. But now, here we have Gerard... fuck... My brain is on airplane mode right now, and I don't know how to feel about that. But we have Carl's response to Gerard's response. We covered, I believe, Mudahar's response in one of the last streams. But now Carl has released his response as of, what is it? What was it, like, the day before yesterday? At least, I think that's what it was. Regardless, he released his response to Gerard's response, and it is hilarious as fuck. Because I do in fact remember, Carl literally stated that he was going to be taking the gloves off for this response. He did not disappoint. He did not fucking disappoint. So we're going to be taking a look at Carl's clapback, if you will, and God, you guys are gonna have a lot of fun if you haven't seen this yet. And even if you have, hopefully you'll have some fun. So let's get started.
For those
Okay, thank you for not functioning properly, YouTube. Go straight to hell. Do we even know why Gerard kept the money? Well, his excuses have pretty much ranged from he didn't know that they were holding on to the money until 2 years ago, to, you know, he wanted to hold the money to make one big donation to another charity, and it's probably going to change again at some point in the near future. So, to put it very simply, we do not know the actual intention as to why the fuck they held onto the money for almost a fucking decade. He's trying to get the achievement of kicked out of all YouTube kicked out of all your platform speedrun. True!
Hello, you absolute legends. Last month, I released 2 videos outlining charity fraud committed by the Completionist and his charity, the Open Hand Foundation. Those 2 videos can basically be summed up with 3 main allegations. 1. The Completionist committed charity fraud by making false, misleading statements about what the charity was doing in order to solicit donations.
Which is true.
2. The Completionist stole donations that were supposed to go to the Open Hand Foundation. And 3. The revenue generated by the golf tournament run by Gerard's family was not being sent to the Open Hand Foundation. These are extremely serious allegations. And to be clear, when I made those allegations, I was being
I'm sorry, I just have to put it this way. Gerard should just never cut his hair, because this just looks stupid. Motherfucker looked like a golf ball. Motherfucker got the tennis ball cut. He's got that 1,000-large stare. Sorry. I just had to point that out. He just looks so dumb with this haircut.
Extremely serious. I wouldn't say these types of things without having a very good reason to do so. And now, finally, after almost an entire month, the Completionist has responded. And his response is terrible.
Yeah. If you guys didn't see, I think it was maybe... which fucking live stream was it? I don't remember which one it was. I know it was a live stream about the Completionist situation. It was either the stream before the last stream, mainly because the last stream was gaming stream, to make up for the fact that I didn't have time for games. This one. If you guys haven't seen this stream yet, where we actually covered Gerard's response in full. At least up until like the last minute or so, because he brings up like his mother like 4 or 5 different fucking times in like his entire response for literally no other reason other than just for added sympathy points. But it was one of the few things in life that genuinely get me so fucking riled up to the point where I'm just genuinely fucking angry. Like, Gerard's response started off okay, then it started to go downhill, then it became a mixed bag, and then it made me want to actually eat glass. That's how fucking bad it was. It was an absolutely abysmal fucking response, if you haven't seen that.
It's one of the worst videos I've ever seen. He is manipulative, he lies, he blames everyone else, he provides no relevant evidence, he misdirects, he constructs...
Yeah, which thankfully Carl does go over the fact that, like, none of the evidence that he actually showed off within his description was actually even relevant to anything that was even being talked about, which I'm kind of glad about. Like, we went over some of that evidence, and I mean, it was confusing as fuck, but now we're okay with just basically looking at that and just completely disregarding all of it because of just how fucking pointless it actually was. Because it like, some of it had, like, shit from, like, years that literally no one actually gave a fuck about. I swear to God, YouTubers are actually trying to make the worst responses this year. Yeah, I'll be honest, literally the only thing that was missing from Gerard's response was a ukulele. You saying you wanted to eat glass on seeing telescopes. That's because I don't want you guys eating fucking inedible objects. Oh my god. What is wrong with my chat and eating bricks? I'm sorry, in the Blind Forest update, I'm crying. Wait, that game is still getting updated to this day? Damn. Andy, no. Take the brick out of your fucking mouth. Oh my fucking god.
Some multiple strawman arguments, and best of all,
I was waiting for him to have a dog or something with him the whole video. I mean, like I said, the only thing that was missing from Gerard's response was just a ukulele and him singing Toxic Gossip Train. That was the only thing that was missing. All aboard the charity freight train! Yeah, I'm not sure if I understand that one. Batteries taste good. All of you are going to kill me at some point. It's like the stabbing of Caesar, except it's just eating random shit off the fucking ground and giving me a heart attack. Hello there, Gruesome. Started seeing this where his clothes start and his beard ends. What an opener!
he threatens legal action against me. Gerard seems to think that just saying you didn't do something means you did it.
We had the ukulele apology, Snipe Wolf's ChatGPT made one, and now this one. Yeah, true. I feel like at this point there have been so many YouTuber apologies, especially over like the past like few years at this point. We could probably just make a fucking tier list out of just how fucking terrible some of these fucking ones were.
Didn't do it, regardless of whether or not you actually did, and if you say it with enough emotion, it must be true. Initially, this seemed to work, with all of his friends and sycophants exclaiming confidently on Twitter that he had done nothing wrong, and it was actually Mutahar and I that were the villains, because you see, we aren't
Oh yeah, by the way, fun fact about this dumbass. I'm pretty sure they probably blocked me at this point. Hang on, I'm gonna check. Did they block me? Did that little pussyhole fucking block me? I don't know how far back I have to actually go. It's a bit of an old tweet at this fucking point. Tier list of this year's apologies to wrap up the year would be funny. Oh dear god, the amount of random cool looking artwork, memes, and ferrets that are just on my fucking page. What is wrong with me? Come on. I don't know what that one's about. Any day now. Any day and I'll be... Yep. Yep. I think they blocked me. Let's see here. Yeah, I think they fucking blocked me. I think they blocked me. Damn it! I can't see this man's flaccid tweet! But yeah, even I made a response to this idiot going around and, you know, playing fucking victim over the fact that his tweet was basically shown off as, you know, as a tweet made by some of the insane fucking Gerard meat writers. And, you know, my response was very simple. I just simply said, maybe don't defend an alleged criminal next time. 1 + 1 = 2, dingus. And then, you know, just to follow up by stating, for the record, harassment ain't cool, but Carl showing off the fanatical Gerard meat writers blindly defending him and not trying... But Carl was showing off the fanatical Gerard meat writers blindly defending him and not trying to send harassment. Just felt like stating this in case people misinterpret my reply, which is, you know, completely true. Don't fucking harass people. Call them out, yes, but just don't be an ass, okay? Be an ass, but with limits. That's today's catchphrase.
Experts, and we don't know what we are talking about. I have to admit, when I made my previous videos, I kind of glossed over some of the evidence. I basically assumed that the fraud was so...
Once again, a nice showcase. Once again, a show... Fuck. Oh god, you know what? I just remembered. I still need to make those really silly fucking Mutahar emotes for the server, but I feel like at least adding in one more, and it's just this. Batman's rival's larger brother, the Joker. The Joker! God. But yeah, I feel like just adding in one last emote for the server, and it's just this. Fucking Gerard clown face over here. I feel like... I feel like that would be perfect.
Obvious I didn't need to explain, but evidently this isn't the case. So in this video I'm going to respond to Gerard and make it clear that he did in fact commit charity fraud. He did in fact embezzle donations, and the golf money is in fact still missing.
Yeah.
And if he feels confident enough, or perhaps stupid enough to test my claims in court, I will happily oblige him.
Man, you know, you just gotta love the absolute fucking Giga Chad energy that comes from Carl right here, especially with just that line right there. Because he's had to deal with so many fucking shithead frivolous lawsuits from people like Silly Bitchel, that, like, at this point, he probably just sees a lawsuit as a fucking challenge at this point. Like, he's not even afraid of it anymore. And if a fucking lawsuit does happen, that's gonna be funny. That is going to be 200.0% hilarious, if you will. Like, you just love the fact that, like, you know, Carl just hears, I'm going to sue you, and he's just like, keep them coming.
In this video, I'm going to break it all down, and I really hope you enjoy.
Okay, I know he has a sponsored segment.
Download and play today. First of all, I do need to
There we
mention
go.
that on the
Wow,
29th
perfect.
of November, the Open Hand Foundation donated $600,000.
Brother, if you get stressed, just look into our DMs. Ah, shit. Alright then. What'd you even send? I'm sorry. I fucking love this little guy. He has a sundowner armor against lawsuits. True. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fucking love his dopey little face. I fucking love his little dopey face. Anyway, sorry, Andy just sent me the coolest shit ever. It's just really funny. Anyways, at least I'll know Gerard will have the money for legal fees. True!
Download and play today. First of all, I do need to mention that on the 29th of November, the Open Hand Foundation donated $600,000 to the AFTD. This is a really good thing.
It is. Also, I just realized that's the Open Hand Foundation logo? That's the logo? Nah, it couldn't be any more obvious. Come on! It looks like begging hands! There's just some begging hands right there. Those are some fake homeless person begging hands right there. Come on!
And it's great the money everyone else had entrusted to Gerard over the years is finally going to good use. This is a good start, and I hope the rest of the money that the Open Hand Foundation should have received gets donated as well. The opening 5 minutes of Gerard's video isn't the worst thing in the world. He distances himself completely from the golf tournament, which is probably wise, and he seems to apologize for providing misleading statements. Except he doesn't. He apologizes if you felt that you were misled, and he
God, and I didn't even pick up on that within Gerard's response. It was literally not him. It was literally not even him stating that he was sorry that he was misleading. It was literally a statement of, I'm sorry that I wasn't fucking clear enough for your dumbass. Please, can I have but a crumb of ass? Looks like those Kickstarter scam logos. True!
He apologizes for making statements that were potentially misleading. Let's listen to what he has to say.
I'm disappointed that I was not more straightforward regarding the Foundation's timeline for making donations, and that I made statements potentially implying donations were made when they had not yet been.
I'm so sorry, okay? I'm sorry that I was not clear enough for your dumbass. Fuck off, Gerard! God, if I picked up on that sooner, I honestly probably would have gotten angrier sooner. Jesus Christ, I hate condescension like this shit. Damn it, late again. Well, you're surprisingly on time, because we're kind of really in, like, the early throes of this video. But anyways, hello, welcome aboard, Ark.
It took too long for clear action to occur, and I apologize for all of this. But such inaction was not done for any selfish or malicious reasons.
What a load of bullshit.
Most importantly, I want to apologize to anyone who ever donated over the years who felt they were wronged or led astray by any of this.
I want to apologize for not being clear enough for the idiots that are in the room. Just say that. Just fucking say that. You might as well. Fuck you, Gerard. Sorry, you're blind like my Nana. Skill issue. True.
Gerard is trying to address my first claim, that he made misleading statements and thus committed charity fraud. Gerard does not take much responsibility or own up to this in any significant way. Instead, he says he made claims that were potentially implying that donations were made, and that he was disappointed because he wasn't straightforward enough about the timeline. But let's look at what Gerard actually said.
My father, my brother, and I started a foundation called the Open Hand Foundation that raises money.
Hey, look, it's the, look, it's the game in which, he's gonna be yoinked from. How very... How very fitting.
For dementia research and treatment for organizations all over the world. We're soon going to be partnering up with the Alzheimer's Association, currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main funding support partners.
Yeah, which is a very, that is a very fucking bold claim from someone who would soon be revealed to have not donated jack diddly fuck for 10 years. Sea of Stars, Lamau. Well, hey, Gruesome, if you want to, if you want some good news, Sea of Stars are in fact removing, Gerard and replacing him with a different, NPC in a future patch, apparently. I mean, I don't play the game myself, but hey, it's good news. That even, like, indie games that have him in it as a reference are basically just getting rid of him. Which is very good.
Going into all of this.
He said in 2020 that he was currently one of the main funding support partners of the University of San Francisco. This lie is so batshit insane, it's impressive. And keep in mind, the Open Hand Foundation has never given a single dollar to the University of San Francisco. This lie implies many things. It doesn't just mean they give money to the USF, it means they give so much money that
Glad they're getting rid of Postpone Malone. Fucking Postpone Malone. You guys are killing me.
it's one of their main funding support partners. It means that Gerard has to know exactly how much money the Open Hand
Gerard
Foundation
is playing
giving.
Sea of Thieves.
He has to know how much money other entities are giving, and then he has to compare the two to conclude that his contributions are large enough to substantiate the use of the word main.
Yeah, I believe that the statement of stating, oh yeah, we're working with this charity and we're also one of their main support partners, that's not just potentially misleading, that's not even just misleading. That is you just making shit up. Does bro think he's in a GTA game? I guess so. Grand Tax Auto! Yes! That's what he's playing. He's playing Grand Tax Auto.
This lie cannot happen by accident. And the funny thing about this lie is that right before it, he says they will soon be working with the Alzheimer's Association. This is funny because in this clip from 2020, he name drops two organizations that still to this day have not received a single penny. And of course, we know that Gerard was also saying he worked with organizations big and small across the entire world.
We just, every year, we try to raise as much money as possible, and then we go work with, Alzheimer's Association of America, University of San Francisco, Association for FTD, which is what my mom had, FTD. So we've, worked with big and small organizations across the board.
I will say, probably a little bit of... this is probably a bit of a misspeak on Carl's part, but it wasn't across the world, it was across the board, but still pretty damning. Still pretty damning, the fact that Gerard is just ready and willing to stay. Oh yeah, we're working with all of these different, organizations, just across the board, if you will. We're just working with all these different organizations. Meanwhile, they have not received Jack diddly fuck for the past decade. But shh, no, you don't understand. Gerard's Jump Tax Mansion. Literally.
We're raising money for dementia research in honor of my late mom, trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF, FTD Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
And you know, my dad has been working hard over these last, you know, I'd say last decade or so, working with so many organizations to raise money for dementia research, prevention, helping families and people who've been affected by dementia.
No reasonable person can take this any other way than by thinking that the Open Hand Foundation was giving these organizations money.
Yeah, I don't know how in the fuck we were supposed to interpret that, other than interpreting it as, hey, we're donating money to these charities. No the fuck you aren't. Like hell you are.
Because the simple fact is that the Open Hand Foundation doesn't do anything else. They are simply a middleman, taking money from the fans of the Completionist and moving it to a more worthwhile entity.
Which, unfortunately, the more worthwhile entity just so happened to be an entity that wasn't really worthwhile. It was just into the hands of Open Hand, if you will. But the unhinged parasocial freaks who were jumping to Gerard's defense. Yeah, more specifically, you did bring to my attention fucking friend Corby, who I believe has now blocked me because I called his sorry, pathetic ass out. I made one tweet basically stating, maybe you shouldn't be defending an alleged criminal next time so vehemently. And then he immediately blocks me because, yeah, fucking dumbass. That's all I gotta say.
Literally their only job, and Gerard was always using past and current tense, not future tense. This isn't not being straightforward about the timeline, it's lying about the timeline. And not only did Gerard lie about giving money or being associated with charities, he lied about what the charity was doing. Listen to this.
We are raising money for dementia research and treatment, more specifically helping families and those loved ones who've been affected by early onset.
When they block you or resort to insults, that's when you know you've won. Yeah, exactly. I've won the Sisyphean task of dealing with the Gerard Meatwriter. Gaze upon my radiance and weep.
The dementia and who are learning how their lives are going to be changing forever, what tools and what necessities they're going to need as they go forward with taking care of their loved ones.
These are very, very specific claims.
God, I still can't get over the fact that, like, Gerard was, like, not only using his own mother as leverage, for this entire situation, but, like, even before this situation, he was using the fact of, like, families who are affected by dementia as leverage to make it seem more legit. How sorry and fucking pathetic of a person do you have to be to literally use this detrimental of a fucking illness to basically just fuck with people's money? How fucking pathetic do you have to be to do something like that? Normally protecting an alleged criminal is fine if there's no actual evidence. I mean, I guess to an extent, yeah. I guess that would be true, but unfortunately in Gerard's case, there's a lot of evidence stacked against him. Yeah, but in this case it's basically confirmed, yeah, pretty much. The only reason why we're using alleged is mainly because nothing has been confirmed legally yet. We can't really say anything for certain, at least until, you know, Carl potentially slaps Gerard around silly in a fucking courtroom. Using the vulnerable makes you one of the top 3 worst involved people ever, at least in my opinion. At this point, it's not just an opinion, it's fact at this point. If you decide to use a vulnerable as a fucking point of leverage, just go fuck yourself at that point. Literally, just get out. Just get the fuck out. I don't want you here.
And they are complete fabrications. He is lying out of his ass, and he did this constantly.
Essentially, we're raising money for dementia research and prevention, specifically for people, for families rather.
So many YouTubers who are excusing Gerard's charity fraud. One pulled the race card? Okay, you're gonna have to send that one to me. We gotta take a look at just how fucking dumb that is. If you can find that defense for me, that would be fantastic. Find that defense for me and fucking ping me somewhere. Because if that is true, then oh my god, I want to slap them silly on fucking... I'm gonna slap their asses so silly, it's gonna look like a bendy straw.
Who just found out that a loved one of theirs has been affected by dementia, in terms of getting the correct care, the right doctor, so on and so forth. Raising money for dementia research. We're trying...
Actually, no, you're raising money for yourself to do jack fuck with it.
to help those who are affected by Alzheimer's, all types of dementia, and beyond. Specifically families who have just found out that a loved one has dementia, and the next steps that are taken to help them transition from the shock of it all to the next steps of getting in-house care and so much more.
Gerard lied about giving money, Gerard lied about working with organizations, and Gerard lied about how the charity was helping victims of dementia, and he was using those lies to solicit donations. This is the textbook definition of charity fraud. Britannica states that charity fraud is a type of fraud that occurs when charitable organizations that solicit funds from the public for philanthropic goals, such as seeking cures for diseases, solicit donations in a deceptive manner, or use the monies that they collect for purposes not intended by the donors.
Definitionally, Gerard committed charity fraud. There's really no ands, ifs, buts, or asses about it. And anyone who says otherwise is incredibly fucking stupid. And when they try and pull a race card or any card like disability, defend something vile, it's just disrespectful and disgusting, yeah. I can agree with that one. I feel like the moment that someone tries to pull out any card along those lines is also another just indication that they don't have anything to actually try and win the argument, so they're just trying to use anything possible.
I have definitively shown that Gerard was deceptive and thus have already proven he committed charity fraud. But what about using money?
Also, wait, hang on. I do remember, fuck, where is it? That's definitely what I wanted to do. Fine then. Okay, I guess we're doing that.
I'm sorry to you guys.
Okay, stop.
But
Pause. Oh my fucking god. Pause. Fucking pause. Okay, we're gonna have to like get... Not display capture. Window capture. The window is going to be... It's gonna have to be the media player. I have to show you guys this because this was posted in another server that I'm in by I believe it was... No, it was somebody else who sent this one. But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. Hello, I'm here now. Hello there, you're a new face. Hello there, I cannot pronounce that. Let's hear the argument you'd have with kids in school when you bring up a good point and they hit you with the "we're not friends anymore, you're ugly." Anyways, let's just hit you guys with this one. This is good.
I'm sorry to you guys, but I'm not going to apologize for the actions that I took. I'm just going to make it sound like I did and expect all of you to then write angry tweets and Reddit posts and Medium blogs about how my apology was out of touch, so that later on I could delete all my tweet threads, this very own video, and so much more out there. I do have the receipts. I'm not going to show them in this video, because if I do,
it makes me look like a better person for not showing you. I'm trying to protect the people involved in the situation, so I'm not going to show the receipts. But I might. It just depends how this apology video goes. Thank you so much for supporting the shows. Thank you so much for accepting this apology video. And if not, go fuck yourself.